Hello, Voyageur Canoe Outfitters. This is Chelsea.
How did you get started at Voyageur Canoe Outfitters in the first place?
I had heard about it from my brother. He had worked up here back when I was in high school or college maybe, and I was going to college in Rhode Island. Graduated with a marketing degree. Worked in the real world for a while. I guess you could call it the real world. And then got laid off and came up here, back to my homeland, I guess.
So how many summers have you been up here now?
This is my second summer.
So what's a typical day like for you?
On weekends, it's quite busier than weekdays. Come into work at 7 o'clock in the morning, get everything ready for the day, get all the groups out usually. After that, it's usually more groups coming in, just taking care of groups, answering the phone.
And where do you go when you want to paddle on one of your own trips?
Usually I don't even go too far. I like base camping. So my favorite lake to camp on is Grandpa Lake off Seagull, where I'm going tomorrow on my day off.
Oh,
yeah. I also like hiking quite a bit. So those are some really great hikes that a lot of people don't really do a lot of hiking up here because they're on canoe trips. I really like to hike, and then hiking in and camping. I have a hammock tent, so.
Oh, you do?
It's pretty sweet to hike in with a hammock and sleep in that at night. A lot of people on the phone in the spring ask me if the ice is out yet. It's probably 9 out of 10 phone calls. In April and May, there are some websites that have it on it, that have ice out status of all the lakes in Minnesota. We try to keep it posted pretty often, but we don't mind the phone calls, but we try to keep people updated on the blog and Facebook and whatnot.
Well, why do they ask about ice out? Is that for lake trout fishing or what?
No, well, when they can come up here, they just want to know when the ice is off the lakes, I guess.
So start canoeing, huh?
Yep. At least once a week, people ask me about the bugs. The bugs kind of depend on the weather. When we get a lot of rain, there's going to be a lot more bugs because the mosquitoes are going to hatch. But when it's drier, there's not as many mosquitoes, obviously, because they're not hatching so much. There's not going to be as many bugs more towards the end of the year, usually. Usually August, end of July, it's usually better for bugs. Beginning of the year there's more mosquitoes because there's more rain in the spring. Spending the winter up here was awesome. It's a lot better than I ever thought it would be. It's gorgeous here in the winter. There's not too many people around, but there's lots of animals to see, and the snow on the trail is just gorgeous. I would recommend it to anybody. A whole different place in the winter.
Chelsea, what do you like better, blueberries or raspberries?
I like picking blueberries better, but I like eating raspberries.